amazing session that's going to make you learn a lot. Today, we are talking about unlocking skills for a great future. And of course, to make Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat बनाना है तो skills तो of course are required. And we are talking about skills changing the world. तो उसमें अगर हम बात करते हैं तो skills always play a crucial role in our day to day life, our day to day activity. एक नॉर्मल सा अभी गर्मियां शुरू हुई तो लॉकडाउन था लेकिन सबको इलेक्ट्रिकल इंस्टॉलेशन की जरूरत पड़ी एंड दैट इज आल्सो अ स्किल रिक्वायर्ड. Not, it's not a cup of cake for a cup of tea for everyone. So we need skilled workers for most of our tasks. We will talk about skills through the perspective of world skills competitions, recognizing the skilled people from the country. We already had two lovely webinars where it was a panel discussion. First one with the experts of world skills, and second one with their mentors, their gurus. So on Vidyadan, today we bring to you the third chapter of AWSITC sessions. Now, when many of us who all are watching here must be aware of what is WorldSkills. WorldSkills is a skill Olympics. It held in once in 2 years, and last time it was in 2019 in Kazan, Russia, where India gave amazing performance, and we got a bronze by Shweta Ratanpura for graphic design technology. Today, for the session, we have a respected and honorary member of WorldSkills International, Mr. Ravi Kharbanda ji. So when I start talking about Ravi ji, I have lot of things to tell about him. He is Colonel Ravindranath Kharbanda ji, currently an advisor to Media and Entertainment Skills Council for skills competitions. He is also recognized as an honorary member of WorldSkills International and served as technical head for WorldSkills India since 2011. It's been 9 years, and yes, coming up with he'll be completing a decade in 2021 when we are talking about the upcoming WorldSkills competition. He has worked as a project head for skill development program in Kabul, Afghanistan, and he led the Indian skill contingent as a technical consultant at WorldSkills competitions in Leipzig, Sao Paulo, Abu Dhabi, and Kazan, Russia. So with so much experience in WorldSkills, we will be delighted to learn more from Mr. Kharbanda. Colonel Kharbanda, can we have you here, please? We welcome you on the platform of AWSITC sessions powered by Vidyadan. So we have seen you have been working with WorldSkills since in the last session when I have heard you talking about WorldSkills from 2007 and 2009. So that's when I realized that you did not just start with 2011. You have, all the more stronger roots within WorldSkills.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome and good day to enthusiasts keen to unlock the hidden talent for making India Atmanirbhar Bharat. Well, thanks, Pooja, for introducing me and reflecting me at such a high pedestal. I also thank MESC leadership to provide an exclusive platform to address the participants on skill competitions. Well, I'm sure quite a few may not have even heard of World Skill Competitions. Remember, it's an honor and privilege to represent the country at the international competition, maybe in any capacity. Well, I'll try to give you an insight of World Skill Competitions. Since we all feel it's just competition, I must remind you it's just not competition only. well, is much, much beyond that. Well, I'll try to present through some slides for your understanding. And you, of course, at liberty to clarify your doubts during the question answer session.
Yes.
I'll try to share the screen
Yes.
and let's,
And for
yeah.
questions and answers, guys, make sure you send in your questions in a Q&A section, because in the chat section, if you'll send in your questions or queries, that might, vanish. So only comments in the chat section and questions, specific questions in the Q&A section. So you have all the rights to share your screen, and we'll be happy to learn a lot from you.
Yeah, I, I'm starting with my presentation. Is the topic being unlocking skills for an Atma Nirbhar Bharat. You would have seen the skilled people are never ideal. They all the time on the move. Even in the time of pandemic, you see the people from advanced graphic, printing and packaging, they are supporting preparing sanitizer labels for various pharma companies in this period of lockdown. And from people on the hospitality sector, from restaurant service. Imagine he's serving the patient in the hospital. And we have this gentleman, one of our competitor, Kamal, in Robotech. He's devised and programmed a robot which is going to support the nurses and doctors while they're treating the patients.
Great. So, but unfortunately, the screen is not visible. Can we request you to please try again?
Okay, I'll start up again, no doubt. Fine. It was sharing, it's not sharing.
Just try again. Technology sometimes gives us a trouble.
Is
Yeah.
it okay now?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
It's visible. Great.
Fine. Then I think I'll have to start from the very first this thing slide
Yes.
of mine would be better.
It really looks very, very colorful, and I'm excited.
Great. Yeah, the topic being unlocking skills for an Atmanirbhar Bharat. What I was trying to tell you is during this period of pandemic, when the people are at pause, at this moment also we find skilled workers on the move. You see, even in graphic design, people have been preparing sanitizer labels for various pharma companies, printing and packaging people, and person from hospitality, who's a restaurant service person, helping the patients in the hospitals. And a gentleman, one of a competitor of 2015 in Robotech, he's designed a robot which is going to help the nurses, the doctors in the hospitals. And this will be a very big achievement for the country. It is being patented, is being examined, and is likely to be through. And then people even from electrical installation, they are preparing vision using 3D printing technology. Now, skills, as we always say, they create opportunities and connect stories, societies. They are the foundation of economic progress. Well, I remember the statement we always refer, "Hunar hai to qadar hai." And I can never forget the FICCI chairman or Secretary General once referred that हाथ की लकीर आपकी तकदीर दिखाती है और हाथ आपकी तकदीर बनाता है. So imagine there's two very true. And then about the world skills, yes, just a little review, I'll give it to you. It's an organization like Olympic associations. It has got a similar body. It's got a board of directors. It has a secretariat. It has got a general assembly, which is highest body. And India took the membership in 2007, and the current membership is with MSD, that's the ministry, with NSDC as the operational body. And the competition, as Pooja also referred, is the largest skill competition happening in the world. Well, is where is a place where industrialists, academia people, policy makers, research people meet with a vision to improve the world with power of skills. It is definitely a knowledge sharing platform. Researchers provide information to youth of futuristic jobs for employment. And all the above provides livelihood with economic growth of the country. Besides all the above, even after the competition are over, the competitors can join the Champion Trust, Leaders Forum, Experts Forum, with a view to spread awareness and importance of skills. And they do help go down to weaker nations and help them in development of skills. Now we say always skills have no race. Definitely, yes, skills have no race because people from diverse, it's a diversity is a core value of world skills, I should say first, because members who are there in the world skills, they come from different cultural background, gender, region, religion, even family status, and all races, maybe a female or male or anyone, all would join. Well, I always say introducing biggest platform of skill excellence. It does improve a world with power of skills. You see the amount of effort it puts in and the value which it carries. And the world skill, it builds confidence of skilled people. It empowers the communities of skilled workers, raises the bar of skill excellence, reduces skill gap, fuel economic growth. Now I'll just come back to the history when it started off. If I start asking people when was the, I should say the Olympics started, everybody will tell me the date, 1896. But I'm sure majority of us would not know when was the first skill competition held. I'll just give you a brief on this. After the Second World War, that devastated the economies of Europe and which created a huge shortage of skilled manpower. People were not coming forward to support in skills. People were not joining skill institutions like what we saw in our country also initially. So there was a gentleman called as Francis Albert Vidal. He says the best way to create or encourage and motivate people is to hold skill competition. So the first competition was held in the year 1950 in Madrid, where they only with just between two countries, Spain and Portugal, and possibly with about 21 competitors and in about 4 to 5 skills, just that only. And you see that the way it's been growing. Today, the membership is 84, and the competitions are held in over 55 skills. That's the progression which is there as of today. Now, for world skill competitions, as we've been talking, there's some sound. How's this? Anyway, world skill competition is the largest skill competition which is held once every 2 years in one of the member countries. And the people who are participating are over 1,300 youths under the age group of 23 years. They compete in 47 skills. And the balance for that person could be till the age of 25. Talk of a skill, anybody can join. If you're fond of, if you've got a creative mind, you've got skills in creative sector. Because they divided the skills in six sectors largely. If you're fond of building, you have a construction building technology skill sector. If you're fond of carpentry, you join the same sector. Painting, same. If you're fond of repair, understanding of vehicles is there with you. You can paint well. You can find out the defect, repair the vehicle. There's a sector called as transportation logistics. Likewise, for manufacturing Indian technology, people who are working on the lathes, manufacturing parts, well, it is there. They have got skill there, CNC milling, CNC turning, your mobile robotic, your plastic dye engineering. Talk of a skill is there. Information communication technology, of course, yes, a very important sector. Today is a very growing sector like creative art. It has got IT software solution, web designing, Internet of Things, drone operations. Talk of a skill is that this is the need of the day today. This is also going to flourish very well. And of course, you can't deny if you're fond of eating, preparing good food, खाना पीना पसंद है आपको, जानते हैं बनाना. If you're fond of cooking or preparing confectionery, bread, or serving people, there's a sector of social and personal services. Talk of a skill, if you're interested in any sector, you have the opportunity to join that skill and compete and represent the country. Then yes, it is a global platform. Uh, at the World Skills, what they do is young people, everybody has passion. Their passion is turned into their profession, and the people are celebrated. People who perform well or people who participated, as they call it, anybody participates in the World Skill is a winner. So they they are inspired, they are celebrated. And then what the partners do is through they try to provide them global level of training, benchmarking standards with the international world skill standard specification, which are supposed to be the highest and done in concurrence with the member countries, which are acknowledged across throughout the world. Not only that, the members, along with support from the World Skill Organization, they influence the industry, the government, educators. So they join there, and the research people are the one who rather, after the research, they see which are the skills which could be useful for future, and they recommend people to take on to those skills. It's a beautiful platform. Well, again, yes, to find the best, you have to be the best. And for anything, there have to be competitions. There have to be rules have to be abided. Because these world skill competitions are very structured competitions where the technical description of each skill is spelled out. What infrastructure, tools, or soft, I mean, um, your infrastructure, your equipment, tools, everything is spelled out what would be required to perform the task. Even the marking scheme is given out, which is quite exhaustive. Because for here, how they prepare that, all what they get for marking is from the industry. What the industry expects, those are the aspects we can include in the test projects. Then another comes is because we have to choose the best among the countries who all come best from the countries, they gun for the medals, want to project their benchmark their standards, show their standards. So everything is held in fairness. Integrity is maintained. Transparency is there. Nothing is hidden. Starting from the, I should say, from the competitor to the president of World Skills, he has to follow the values of World Skill competitions. And anybody not following is straightway penalized. Even as happened, the country's membership could be at stake if they do not follow the values of World Skill competition. As I said, it is not only the competitions once you go there. It is once you go to a country, a lot of activity being shown happens there. It is like there's a thing like one school, one country. where the member country, they match the participant country to one school, and the people visit that school where competitors only basically and some of the delegates. So competitors there, they try to exchange with the school children about their culture, about the teaching methodology, about the happenings. It's a great fun for the competitors. Imagine there's a photograph taken last year when we visited Kazan. We were allotted Russian school gymnasium 96. That's what they named the schools. 96, 97. And we all visited that school. See the fun and the, I mean, brightness on the children. They were conducted around by the school children. After that, we even had cultural activity. They showed their own, instrument which they played. They played on the instruments. Our children also played. They even prepared, show their dances, the culture, about their for what they wear, what they like it and all. It's an excellent platform. It's not only competition once you go there, it's a lot of fun as well. For the member country conducts the people, shows them the city, the best of places are shown to them. And then, yeah, I must tell you, well, India, as I said, we have been performing from 2007. That was a moment when it was only through sponsorship. There would be hardly any industries coming forward. Awareness was lacking. So in 2007, it was just a participation. 2009, we participated in about 5, 6 skills where we definitely got a silver medal as well. And then when the earlier the this membership was with Confederation of Indian Industries. When NSDC was formed, it was passed on to NSDC to give a wider platform. So practically in an organized manner, we started competing around 2011. But 2011 again, we never could provide training to the competitors. We could never provide them the right equipment. What would we position in the world skills? With about just 2, 3 months of training, they went but came back with big learning. So you see the progression. We have been progressing from 2013, 2015, we competed. In 2017, we were placed 19th, where the 56 member countries participated. In 2019, we were positioned 13th, where 63 countries participated. And it was the best ever performance as of now. We got 1 silver medal, 1 bronze medal, and 9 Medallion of Excellence. It was a big achievement. Why 1 bronze? There were 2 bronze. Something wrong here from my side. Well, this was a ranking of top countries, which I think we were, as I said, position 13th. China was first, Russia with the medal tally was second. You see in the list, 12th was United Kingdom, and we were placed 13th, quite close to position 12th. Now, here I'd like to know from the people who are observing, hearing me, what do you think should be our position at Shanghai when we go? Of course, the aim is to be in the first three. I'd like to hear from you during the question answer. Must tell me this should be a position, and we can attain this position. Of course, what all would be required from your side? Well, yes, you are seeing this here. Media Entertainment Skill Council is working with National Skill Development Corporation in the overall objective of identifying the right candidate and training them further for the competition for M&E job roles, media and entertainment job roles. Well, NSDC has been leading India's participation in WorldSkill with the support of sector skill councils. Well, you see here are people who have been participating and getting achievement. making India proud. Arun Raj Balasubramani, well, he participated in skill competition in Leipzig. He got Medallion of Excellence. And again in 2015, Shriram Govind Swami got us a medallion. In 2017, again Medallion of Excellence, again in graphic design. And Sweta Ratanpura again, well, yes, is an achievement. The first time we got a bronze medal, and that lady getting for the first time a bronze medal from the country. And Nidhi Pradhan, of course, he got us a medal and medallion of excellence. So what I'm trying to show is in all the skills in which we participated, just leaving your print and media technology, where we just missed out. Well, these are the three skills which are directly in the media and entertainment. We got graphic technology, we got 3D digital game art, we got print media technology. And the details are there. Designers, what they do, what they advertise, and game sector, what all 3D digital game art, what are designers brief and what is required is all mentioned here. You can have a look and read it out. In case of doubt, I'm available. Printing technology are responsible for printing text and images on diverse materials. They're all the time on move. This COVID period, others may have relaxed or may not be finding work, but these people were engaged from the very first day when the pandemic broke out. These are few of the glimpses of Kazan, Russia. You see our people, you see the mobile robotic person working in carpentry, and third is, of course, fashion design, all the skills. You see the Josh in the country apartment when they went. You see, these are some of the snaps. Imagine the person like the importance I'm just trying to show to you. The president of Russia was there for the closing ceremony, and deputy prime minister was there for the opening ceremony. This is the magnitude of this competition and the importance given. I must here still tell you the importance of skill competition was not much realized by the government, I'll use the word, but now they are getting away that skill competition holds much more value than even the Olympics. Olympics, we've never been able to get a medal, gold medal. Have you heard of people getting gold medal? Never, except that shooter. What's his name? Nirban. He got a medal in shooting, gold medal. See the level. What you see in the left is our chairman, WorldSkills, and the right, of course, you all would be knowing, is the president of Russia. This is the level. And again, is beside the competition, once you go there, they provide you with the space. They can show you cultural activities of your country. And we showed a diversity where Buddha was a theme, where showing spirituality, your greatness, and peace. Minister was also accompanied. See, the inauguration was done, and it was a big crowd catching. People from all the visitors were there. They visited our pavilion and had all praise for us. Again, some of the snaps of people who made us proud. And, we got the first gold medal. He was from Odisha in water technology. Imagine the pride, the way when they go around walking on the ramp with the flag on. This, I must tell you, one can never get this in life. Walking on the ramp or on the platform there at the World Skill venue is the biggest achievement one could get. Somebody asked me, what's the money they get? They get no money. But they get pride, which carries on, stays with them throughout their life. These are the people who made India proud. Ratanpura, And bronze medal, Sanjay Pramanik. And silver medal, of course, was from your web technology. And bronze again, Sweta from media and entertainment. Just imagine the team going, the minister sees them off. There's the level, the pride and respect given to the competitors who go. And they go as a team. They go as a team because we prepare them to go as a team. We, for this competition, we try to give them soft skill training, hard skill training, and all the best of features what expected there. We make them work on the similar platform with on similar equipment so that they position themselves well. And even the one who are going to participate, we give them international exposure. Some of the people got 2 to 3 international exposures before they participate in the WorldSkills Kazan. See the pride and the glow on the people. I wish one could get it. And imagine getting a blazer with the international crest, national crest, and participating at the World Skill. It can't be anything more than this. You see, walking on the ramp with a flag, could there be anything higher than this? Well, no, from my side. Well, these are the people who got Medallion of Excellence. This is no less because after the 3 medals, you come down to Medallion of Excellence. It shows you are above the world skill average. You are recognized by the world. Well, yes, how to join? Of course, one has to choose a skill, he has to register, he has to prepare themselves, and then compete. Show your skill, and you are there. You are in the team. As I said, talk of a skill is there. Car maintenance, 3D digital game art, auto body repair, bricklaying, beauty, bakery, any top of a skill, you are eligible and you can participate. Selection process, same as I said, one has to register. Then there's a competition, level 1, level 2, regional competitions, then the national competitions. From the national competition, we pick up few whom we give them very focused and training with rigor. So, and give them international exposure as well so that they show their skill and come back with medals. Is that just the overview which are given? 207 we took the membership, and last we competed was in India, participated at WorldSkills Kazan in 2019. India skills, yes, for us, for India, is the largest platform and the biggest competition which we have. These again are held every alternate years. We try to hold the nationals of India skills a year prior to the competitions. But this year, due to COVID, things, yes, some changes have been there, but it is same for everybody across the world. So no one is at a loss. Again, to get a medal, show your efficiency and come back winners, it needs a collaborative effort. It is not only the role of an expert or the government or the infrastructure. So everybody support is required. All the stakeholders support is required. It has to be the government support, has to be the youth who's playing the game, he has to be focused. He is the real one who has to show himself. Corporates have to support us. Academy institutions which have good infrastructure and encourage their students to participate. Trainers, experts from the best which we find from the industry, from the institution they join. SSs, of course, are the one who really do the selection, who support the in the selection process, provide the jury members, get the things going. It's basically SSC's role. And of course, you can't deny MSD, Ministry, and NSDC is the one who organizes this. And that's how we move. Stages, of course, all stages. As I said, state level could hold 3 level of competition, 4 level of competition to select the best, or maybe 2 level. But most of the states try to hold a minimum 2 level of competitions. Then the winners of state level regional competitions, regional winners join the national level competitions where we select this time going to be 3 people, top 3. Those are going to be trained, could be 4. Rather, I was saying select 5 from the India skills and less 5 be trained. Let's see, but minimum 3 would be there. They'll be trained on the international lines, on the world skill standard specification. They'll be provided with international exposure. May, if we can't send them out, we'll try to invite people from outside who could train our people. And competition rules are the one which one has to follow rigidly because they carry value. You can't divert from the competition rules. Infrastructure is all that he mentioned in the infrastructure list. What would be positioned by the supporting partners? And in the required be certain tools are carried by the competitors, but nothing from their own pocket. It is all arranged by the industry, by the ministry, by NSDC, by the SSCs. Test projects, yes, they are available. If you want to see the past test projects, what level of competitions are there, but this will show you the final level for which you have to grow from the initial level, from the state level. So that's why at the state level competition, we try to lower the difficulty level and gradually build it up to national competitions. Marking assessment is too very essential because what you might not give weightage, industry requires that. Competitors, of course, are the main people. Experts are the one who are the guide, who are everything. And jury and assessors, of course, they are the one who do the selection. They are the one who do the assessment. And the competition management team does the overall coordination. This for your advice, yes, the as I said, the link is there, the site is there. You could go on the site if you want to know about the sample question papers, you can get it from there. If you want to have a look at the competition rules, past, those would be there. If you want to take out the technical description, you will be able to find it. So everything is prepared, is ready for you. Because of the COVID, even the talks are on at the world skill level. They're having talks and seeing what would suit all the countries. In case they're required to change anything, would be changed. Dates may be changed, may not be changed. Final dates might not be changed. But like we were supposed to register a year prior, which cannot be done because now they give a leverage. We'll see what date they give us to register the final candidates, to register the experts and the delegates, because that is supposed to be done a year prior. Their level of registration, pre-registration, then the final registration is, of course, for the competitor, one can do it just till 6 weeks before the competition, only for the competitors. Thank you, nothing more much from my side, but definitely there would be, it's been quite a brief presentation, could have been more because of the time and all. We are just trying to give you overview. But if you have got doubts, clarify during a question answers this thing. And those who have been left out, I think for them, there may be a provision to still register and come up for the competitions. But any case of any doubt, please, you are at liberty to clarify your doubts and want to start more, get into Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all over you find our people being there. Thank you so very much. Nothing more from my side, but yes, I'm available uh, uh, resolve your queries and to answer your queries. I
Great.
think good if you could show the video, if you're prepared to show the video for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, that would be good, I think.
Okay, in the meantime, we get ready with the video. So I request if you can share that slide with the link so everybody can quickly take a note where they can find more information and all.
Yeah, you see, there's one is WorldSkill India. You will find everything there. And MSc site is there, www.mscindia.org.
Okay, guys, please make a note. So I think everybody is busy taking a note, and we have so many messages in the chat box and in Q&A. So let's go ahead with the questions, and then we'll play the video, of course, as you have mentioned. So I have one more query. Everybody, okay, guys, are you done taking a note of the website? Can I see the message in the chat? Yes. Okay, good. So maybe we can, yes. Okay, great. So make sure you keep it safe with you and do visit our website. And now what we'll go ahead with few live questions. I really see many questions in the Q&A section, and a very relevant question as per the situation right now is by Pujita Jaji Miriala. Is asking, Sir, Namaskar. May I know, are there ideas of postponement of world skills in these pandemic time, keeping in mind even the screening test at very starting level also have not started? So in the bracket, they're saying Olympics has already announced that they're postponing. Is world skills, do you see any, it's postponing?
You see, the latest what goes is, as of now, just no. It stands to the date of September 22nd to 27th of September 2021. And
Okay.
I'm sure things will improve and we'll be readily going there. Yes, as the time frame goes, yes, you're finding much lesser time, but that is for all across the world is the same. And I can just tell you one thing more. Don't get impressed by people saying I've been training from last 4 years, last 3 years. You just need dedicated training with rigor on the right platform, right instrument, right tools. 4 to 6 months is sufficient because people who've been training in 2015 in aircraft maintenance, he hardly had 2, 3 months of training, but he was practicing on that. Then in industrial control, person from Sweden, he got a medal, gold medal. He was just picked up in the last few days because the competitor was to participate fell ill. And other person came, he got a medal. He wasn't prepared, wasn't trained to that level. So what requires is the right selection of the candidate, passion of the candidate, and of course, the support from the entire team as a collaborative effort is there.
Right, I agree. Even when you are giving, say, 6 hours without focus and 1 hour with focus, that makes that 1 hour is more, productive. So I think focus is really important in this. And sir, another question. I think almost everybody has asked, can we have your PPT? So if you can give us the PPT, we can upload it on the website, and so everybody can download it from there.
Yeah, why not? Make it public. Let them know. Let them understand. And once you go through that, you'll have a lot of queries. And let yourself and Shivani be there, readily available to answer the queries.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, soon we will be uploading this presentation on www.mescindia.org/AWSITC. And yes, as Sir mentioned, you will have many queries after that. For that, you can send us a mail at worldskills@mescindia.org. Okay, and let's go ahead with another question. So, as people have been knowing about world skills, I would like to go with the question like, where do you we stand on the journey to the next world skills competition? In fact, when you had questioned it, what position do you want? Everybody
Yeah, that is my query.
was
I
right.
want where do you position us in the at Shanghai? What are you aiming for? There has to be a vision. There has to be a set aim. So, what is the general opinion? Where would they place us once we take them for World Skill International, World Skill Shanghai in September?
So everybody has entered one. Trust me, there was not even a single person who said कि हम second पे या third पे anywhere. Everybody aims to be at one, but practically, where do you? Yeah, see, everybody started writing first position, no doubt. That's by Dhruv. Okay, so I think yes, we are working hard to be on the first position. Uh, with the vision we have, how can the candidate know the technical specification about the skills required?
You
Or
see, that's what I told in the beginning. These competitions are very well structured. For each competition, there's a technical description. And in para 2, there's very specific standard skill specifications. Everything is mentioned uh, from what all is expected in that skill is narrated out in two sections. So if one goes through that, then nothing more is required because the entire question paper will be within that what has been mentioned. And these are made not by one country, these are made, paid, and circulated to the industry, approved by the industry, and then only it is finalized. So, technical description is the one in which there are a lot of other things beside the your standard specifications of the skill, what all infrastructure would be required, how the marking is done, how the test project is prepared, what time would be given, everything is mentioned there. So technical description is the Bible, I'll call it. That one has to go through, the expert has to go through, the advisors have to go through, the mentors have to understand, the competitors, yes, should know that what all is expected.
okay, good. So जयदीप सखिया, वर्ल्ड स्किल्स की लिस्ट में हमारे भारत का नाम सबसे लास्ट में है. हमें क्या करना चाहिए, आप हमें गाइड कीजिए. एंड ही सेइंग सर आप बताइए एंड हम करेंगे.
देखिए पहली बात तो लास्ट में कैसे हो सकता है. लास्ट टाइम 63 कंट्रीज में हम 13 पोजीशन आया है हमारा, तो लास्ट तो पहली बात हो नहीं सकता. दैट इज वन पार्ट. And secondly, it is referred alphabetically, still be on the center, India. India falls in the center. We can't be in the end. ये जरा correct कर लें. But if it is anyway is observed that has to be corrected. We are position 13th in the medal tally at the World Skill Forum.
ओके ग्रेट. सो जयदीप जी, हम लोग लास्ट में नहीं हैं. हम लोग बहुत मेहनत करके 13th पोजीशन पे आए हैं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स वी आर गोइंग टू टेक स्टेप्स अहेड, ऊपर ऊपर ऊपर. एंड यस, we will be on the top for sure, because we have seen how people have been practicing and working hard towards it. Yes. How soon are we starting the competition for the next India Skills? It's a question from Saket.
It's a very relevant question, no doubt about it, because we wanted to start. We were very hopeful that the state competition should have got over before the COVID, but that could not happen. Some states have completed the competition, like Kerala has completed the competition. Some states have done two level of competitions, and few of them have not even started. But definitely, the state competition, we want that to happen by January 21, so that we after 2 months after that able to hold the India skills, and after that we give them clear 7 to 9 months for training. I said 4 months is also sufficient, but yes, 6 to 9 months is a period which we are working on as of now.
Okay.
Of course, tentative. These are the tentative timelines what you're working on.
Yes, and we all, I think everybody is wishing ki a COVID situation end ho, and we are coming back to, of course, things will not be the same, but then it will be a lot better. And yeah, let's look forward towards our competition. इसी के साथ let's play that video that you were talking about. So can we have the video, please?
Sound I think is not getting the sound.
You need to unmute yourself, please. How music कितना जरूरी है, like the images are moving and if the sound is not there we are feeling it's missing. So how important is music for us?
See the happiness on faces of a people, and
Amazing. So even some, I'll say without music भी वो face पे इनके expressions हमें बता रहे हैं how the journey is. Amazing. Wow. And you have witnessed it live.
oh yes. I only missed out once. London I was to go, but it was because of some technical things I could not visit. So
Oh,
preparation was all 100% done by me.
wow, it's so
But there were
grand.
some technical reasons I could not accompany, for which Dilip still remembers and keeps telling me, हम उसमें आप नहीं साथ चले थे हमारे. Because he led the competition in 2011.
Okay. Wow, our Indian team is here. Such an amazing feeling, na? When you see your team is coming on the walking with a flag, and of course the winner, when you win it and you have a flag, you're hosting it. I think uh, we even I don't know how to explain that feeling. Oh, cooking with the apparels, hairs. That's robotics.
His water technology, of course. He's visual merchandising now has come to
Oh, okay.
transportation, logistics, beauty and health, of course, again to
And here comes that was the opening ceremony, and this is the finale, right? The grand
yes,
finale. And here is Shweta. Okay, I'll repeat. She won bronze, and she's the first Indian woman to win bronze at the WorldSkills Competition. She won it for graphic design technology. I remember when we were watching it, it started raining over there because it was night over here, and it was going
yes,
well,
of
and all
course.
of a sudden it started raining, but the spirits were the same. Like there was not even a bit of difference when it started raining, but people were energized to the same level. अब skills की बारी, and अब आपकी बारी जो अभी ये सेशन देख रहे हैं. So it's really मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे I have been through that journey, although I was just watching it on internet, the live ceremony, and you must have felt that you were sitting there and it's raining. Ravi sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, yes, yes.
So let's go ahead with the next question. Uh, how can an academic institution join and become a member of India Skills?
You see, the member from a country has to be just one. Like
Okay.
membership earlier was the CIA for India. Now it is with the Ministry for India. No institution can independently become a member of WorldSkills International. They can join the competition, yes. They can support in the competition, yes. They can make the candidates participate in the competition, yes. They can encourage the people that they mentors the people who are good in that in the skill to support the candidates in training, as in the training in the jury section when they do the selections. All support could be given by the institutions, but not, they can't become a member of WorldSkills International. Because one only organization can be a member of WorldSkills International.
Okay, great. And how many medals India won for the country till now at World Skills? Total
Last
number.
time with
Yeah,
last time we won 4 medals, but this time how much we expecting? You ask the audience. What? Because it's their show. We can just clap and uh, feel proud that he's our candidate from India. But it's the competitor's show.
okay. And so I have many questions coming in, and they are just adding on. So I'll take only few questions. Rest you all can email your questions at worldskills at mescindia.org. Any feedback can also be shared there. Uh, okay, how does Government of India support the competitions and trainings?
You see, everything is done by the government of India. From the very scratch, the process is that when the states are doing the competition, it is a collaborative effort. The, what the government does is, one is the little financing is done, partial financing to the states. States, through their own missions, they develop further and they do the selection part. Then they support us in getting international connections. And all the people who go abroad for training and all, for all approvals are given by the government of India. You all moving from the government money, that's a public money. Starting from India skills, regional competitions, there's no money spent by the candidate by any means. It's all supported by the government through the NSDC. The money is flown, passed on
Okay, okay.
for training, for going, for visit, for everything.
Okay, Jaydeep Sakhiya is asking वर्ल्ड स्किल्स के में हिस्सा लेने के लिए ट्रेनिंग कहाँ से लेनी होगी?
देखिए, जो शुरू में आपको पार्टिसिपेशन करने के लिए आपको स्टेट के थ्रू होगा. Yes, if you're very enthusiastic, it's like taking coaching, additional coaching for joining the competition. The skill which he has to approach the sector skill council. If he's looking for media skills, well, MESC is the sector skill council. If he's looking for IT subjects, he has to go to NASCOM for training. But that will be at his own cost, his will. Like certain institutions have got the people already prepared. They got them training, partially it was funded by the institution, partially by them. But regular training is got given by the states. States pay for your training initially, and then at some stage sector councils look after the training part, and final training after India skills entirely is given by NSDC through MSDE, through the ministry.
So, is there any skill for which the age is over 21? Like,
Yes, yes, yes.
we-
Now, firstly, the age for all skills is till 23. in the year of competition, not 21.
Okay.
By 23, what I mean is 23rd birthday उस साल में नहीं होना चाहिए. That means you could be 22 years, 11 months, and kitna 29 days. You are eligible in the year of competition. So there are about 7 skills in which your age is till 25. Things like Internet of Things, drone operations, mechatronics, your aircraft maintenance. For these, the age is still 25 years of age. But for 47 skills, it is for till 22, we called it, but below 23 in the year of competition.
Faizan Rizvi is saying, sir, how much hours we must put in for skill development and refining it. I think he's talking about refining his own skills, like how many hours a day one must practice. I think that's what he's going to ask.
You see, depending on the skill, firstly, he should go through the technical description. He'll understand where does he stand. Based on that, well, yes, he'll have to develop and reach a level, but definitely world skill is for 4 days. Competition is for 4 days. And there are 4 modules, 4 to 7 modules one has to complete. So it level he'll understand what is his present level, and to come up to achieve that final level, he'll in a better position to understand. But any amount of training is less. It has to be focused training. जितना शौक है, जितना improve करना चाहते हैं करिए. But what more is required is practical, is not the theory. Because they all are tested practically. Physically, they have to be tested.
So, unfortunately, I'd say I'm getting question from many people. Like, if it's a world skills is like skill Olympic for like world skills is like skill Olympics, right? Why
Yes.
people do not have that much awareness in our country? I have another question. The similar thing somebody saying like गुजरात में तो कोई वर्ल्ड स्किल्स की बात ही नहीं करता. हमने वर्ल्ड स्किल्स के बारे में कुछ ही हफ्ते पहले गूगल पर पढ़ा. And getting a similar one from somebody from Telangana. So, do you think the awareness is less, or how we can, what support we need to create the awareness?
The question is very, very genuine. I'm fully with them because the country is quite vast. Awareness has to go in a much, much larger way. But definitely, I'll say compared to previous years, the awareness created in 2019 was much large, much more. But still, it has to be enlarged. It has to be further developed. It has to start from the grassroots, from the state level. States have to do the promotion from within their resources. The ministry, NSDC has to do from their resources. Sector skill councils have to go from their resources. The industry should do with their resources. So it has to be collaborative effort. Yes, the awareness still is lacking, is short. Yes.
So I think we all need to work together to create the awareness. So वो होता है ना 1 से 10, 10 से 100, 100 से 1000. तो आपको भी आज अवेयरनेस मिला है, आप आपके आसपास फैलाइए ताकि you never know आपके कॉलेज में, आपके स्कूल में शायद कोई उस स्किल के लिए इतना टैलेंटेड हो कि वो आपकी कंट्री के लिए प्राउड लेके आ चुका है.
हम बताते हैं अवेयरनेस का बिकॉज हम 211 में जब बताया सब हमारे पास ही था. आई मीन इट वाज अ वेरी स्मॉल टीम. In beauty and hairdressing, the total candidates I could get from the country, I'm talking country, were just 21 in number. From the country, that was the total registration I could get. I would have visited about talk of a salon, talk of a best of people, I would have met them. But awareness was not there, importance was not there, value was not understood by them. But now you see, it was 21, now it's 21 is going to 100-fold. That's the level of people who are participating.
Yeah.
But still needs more.
Yeah, but I think slowly, gradually, it's going to increase. Even the awareness, our reach, our, of course, position in the world skills.
Yes.
So I think हम लोग धीरे धीरे वो सीढ़ी चढ़ रहे हैं, and everybody is putting in efforts from their end. We are spreading awareness via webinars, via sessions, via, we are reaching the academic institutions, and it's getting, yes, we are spreading awareness, and you all can help us spreading awareness about world skills. You never know who is the next, shining star hidden right now. So with this, sir, I take, it's adding on. Questions are just adding on. So let's take one more question. Um, मुझे ये question कई windows में आया है from the website, and how many candidates are selected to represent India on one skill? Like, is there a set rule that three will be selected, or only five, or based on the skills you take the number?
You see, to represent at the World Skill Competition, only one candidate represents one skill. If it's a team event, it could be team of two. That is for one event, two people. There's a skill where the three competitors are there. There'll be three, but the skill is one, team is one. And for most of the skill, it is just one individual who represents the country. One should understand, even winning at state level, even coming in the first three in state level is a very big achievement.
Yes.
And the way we expecting now, what we've been doing for India skills, that level of competition should be held at the state level. Although the COVID may not have been possible, but that was the aim of our mission, the council, and all across.
Okay, great. So basically, of course, competition में participate world skills के लिए आपकी country को एक ही जना एक ही skill के लिए करेगा. But when we are preparing at India Skills Competition के बाद, when you're preparing people to go on world skills, do you choose just one and train one, or do you train multiple people, and at the final competition you choose one of them?
At India skills, best out of the top 3 or 4 we could select and give them training for whatever period is there. And finally, register one candidate, which I said could be registered till 6 weeks before the competition. But skill we already defined, but the name of the competitor could go till that late. So it could happen one may could be some genuine reason he can't participate, so second goes. But people who are selected after the world skills, India skills, to them we try to provide best of training with on best of infrastructure, and we try to give them international exposure as well. Last time, quite a number who got international exposures never participated, represented the country, but the training, the learnings are with them.
Right. And even when we were discussing with the champions, with the winners of WorldSkills, they were, informing, they were mentioning how this competition and even just the training has changed their life. Like Bilal was there, who could not win, but he's a superstar now. He was published on Star Sports. And
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, so it's like it's a journey, and that's, I think, a beautiful journey towards success. So with this,
Definitely, you're very right. Very right.
yeah. So would you like to give a note or a suggestion to all our participants right now? So how they can buck up and prepare for the skills?
You see, the prime thing goes is one has to put in his best. He has to be passionate. And finally, he has to put in his best till the end. It should not happen that this statement, I could have done better. That should never be there. Participate kara, वापस आए, I could have done better. That means he's not put in his best. One has to put in his best. He should be passionate and put in his best. Well, the game is yours.
Yeah. So Yes, you have to show your passion. Keep it with you and do not give up. So, with the spirit of not giving up, Vidyadan and AWSITC will keep on bringing you series of webinars and sessions to make you ready for these World Skills competitions. Yes, we want to have a shining bright star representing our country at the World Skills level. And yes, bringing back another star in the form of a award, right? So,
Oh, yes, definitely.
yes.
I must tell you, I'll just give you a statement. When India started participating in 2011, and when the world came to know India participate कर रहा है, they started saying अब तो सारे मेडल हिंदुस्तान लेकर जाएगा. That was the impression, because they understand we have the talent, we have the potential. It is only at times we don't remain focused.
Right.
So imagine this is the impression of the world for Indian, and we
And
have the talent.
right. And sir, even I, हमारा country वो logical thinking के लिए बहुत famous है. Like अगर
Yes,
and then we call it अपना in we call it जुगाड़. We can find out a solution to anything.
yes,
Well, that's
definitely.
the best part of our country, like where people will say, no, this is 1 to 10, and you cannot go to 10 if you're at 1. We will find a way. So
Yes,
we will
yes.
surely find a way to reach at level 1. And with this, I'd like to thank you so much for giving so much information about World Skills Competition. I think everybody will surely visit our website and check out how they can participate, what all they need to know. They will take out the sample papers. Of course, they are going to participate and at least try. And with their skills, they need to showcase their skills. It's not like if I'm skilled, I must get recognition, and for that, enroll, register, work hard, stay focused, and yes, show your talent. And as we have been conducting many webinar series, many webinar sessions, we have tomorrow coming up Mr. Aditya Mehta. He's a founder of Art and Found, and he is an amazing artist himself. So he'll be coming to Vidyaran web portal tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. with the power of design in this digital art. When we talk about designing, how pandemic में अगर आपने देखा होगा कितने designs, कितना सब everything was we were doing all the creativity, all creativity was coming out. We also have a choral photo mirage session on July 11th at 4 p.m. with Mr. Amit Chetri. And to continue with the legacy, we'll have Toril Cove coming up for a session on July 18th. And the moderator will be no other than award-winning director and storyteller, Mr. Kirat Khurana. We are coming up with great number of sessions, and of course, we'll be getting you huge knowledge. You can gain all the knowledge, you can learn from the experts. And yes, I'll definitely request and suggest you show your creativity. Of course, you're going to show your creativity on WorldSkills. So start kahin se karte hain. Let's start with #CreativeMe. Showcase your talent, your filmmaking, your everybody clicks selfies. And yes, sir, uh, everybody was clicking selfie with you when you were conducting the presentation, and they are posting on social media as well. We will request if you can share your experience, share your education, or share what you have learned during the session. Put it on social media with the #CreativeMe. Makeup, hair, prosthetics, new courses are coming up your way with Creative Warriors on Vidyadan platform. And to go for that again, yes, showcase your creativity. We will be there to highlight it and focus, make sure the world gets a focus on you. Animation courses will also be there. And yes, a lot more coming your way on Vidyadan with Creative Warrior online programs, authorized WorldSkills India Training Center sessions, and Vidyadan webinars. So we will see you tomorrow. Till then, you have a good evening. Take rest, buck up, and tomorrow 11:30, join us back. And yes, I'll not like to miss the presentation given by Ravi sir will be updated on the website www.mescindia.org/awsitc, and do like, share, subscribe to our social media channels. Keep tagging us, keep showing your creativity. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone who has been patiently hearing us. And thank you, Pooja, so very much for
Thank you.
conducting it so very well. Thank you so much. Great.
You take care.
Yeah. Thank you.